Alright, YouTube fans, thank you for watching my channel. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I just like that you're following along on this boat build that I'm currently working on, which is it's a Maxum 2000 SC, as in South Carolina SC. I want to show where I left off. I'm wrapping up for the night. I'm sweaty. It is hot outside and I'm ready to be done. Okay, so my last videos, I didn't have any of this done yet. And as you can see, it's still not 100% done yet. What I did tonight is I tabbed in the transom. You can see right up in the top here. You can see where it's all tabbed in all the way around. I got that done. Then what I did is went ahead and set the engine post as well, just to get them out of the way. And then the lower section of the transom, you can see right there. It's just a half moon piece. Had to shave it down. I had to do a few different things to it to manipulate it to get it to work. But my biggest concern was setting the engine post blocks for the engine mounts, so I could get that out of the way. Some of the stuff I got done yesterday is I got the first layer of glass in between each one of these stringers here, coming up halfway, so I can roll up. Let me see if I can show you one right here. You can see where it comes up halfway up the stringer. And then the next one will be rolled over to the other side. It's like that on all the stringers. And then once you get that done, that's line one. Go ahead and lay your 1708. Get that rolled over. Basically similar to how I just set that up, but reverse it. So instead of coming up, 4 or 5 inches like I did, come up, 3 inches, just so it never meets the exact same area of the last line that you just run. And then you got your 1708 that'll go on. Then your final layer is always going to be chop strand. And I can tell you guys, boats use a lot of resin, so be prepared. Don't think as you're going through resin that you're doing something wrong. You're not. The key is do not oversaturate it. That's really the biggest thing. Don't oversaturate the wraps, any of that stuff. That way you can. You ain't got to worry about it cracking in the future. Like, you come right here, like you see how you got your the original cut from the original post that was taken out of the boat before. Now, as you're going through that, if you want to mix up a little slight bit of resin and pour it down in that crack, just so it sets. Word of advice, if you do that, as I did with this one, underneath these towers, there's a fiberglass chop strand that goes all the way down. It comes up to the back of the boat, and then right here you can see it rolls up into the front of the bulkhead here. And what that acts as two things. One, it's going to give me more anchorage, the bond between the existing fiberglass and the wood. And secondly, if I wanted to pour something down here like I did, the fiberglass is going to kind of act as a trap, and it's going to allow you to trap that so it don't go down here and then come right back out this side here. So that's where I'm at right now, everybody. If anybody's curious, this is the type of resin I'm using. Just a total boat polyester resin. It's just laminating resin. There's no sanding in between these. Literally put it on, lay your layer down, and go ahead with your second layer. You got to sand in between. Now if you add a wax, now that's definitely you got to sand in between. So make sure you get your MEK, methyl ethyl ketone peroxide, right, which would just simply be the hardener for the resin itself. Don't go too much, don't go too small. It makes a big difference, and it goes by the temperature outside. So for example, I'm working in 90 degrees. They tell you, they want you to measure it, and they want you to do this and do that. I don't do that because I've messed with it for so long now. I pretty much know the temperatures of about the time I'm going to have before I want it to harden. So I usually run it at about 25-30 minutes is when I want it to start getting really jelly. And then within 2 hours I want it fully hardened. So an example here, you look at my cup here, you'll see 8 ounces, 1, 2. Usually if I'm pouring a 4-ounce thing, which would be to go in these cracks here, just as like a free flow, I'm gonna put about, let me see if I can pull one up for you here. These right here, they're done in cc's, so I'm gonna put 1 cc in a 4-ounce. So just calculate it at that. Now remember, it's 90 degrees here, so if you're working in 70-degree weather or 65-degree weather, then you're going to want to calculate a lot differently. So 1 cc isn't going to work in that type of case. You're probably going to want to go 3 cc on a 4 ounce just because it's 65 degrees if that's where you're at. But at 90, 1 cc runs me at about 25 minutes off gel time and about 2 hours of hardening. So if you're in a 90-degree weather, just follow that advice. So 1 cc per 4 ounce. So if you're getting into like, let's see here, like 16 ounces here, usually I'll run 4 cc's. So 4 times, 1 cc, 4 times 4 is 16. And that's how I do it. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll gladly answer to the best of my knowledge. If I can't get you the answer, I'll gladly get you one. And if there's something you see that I'm not either A, doing right, or B, like to say, give me offer a helpful suggestion on how you may have done it in the past that may make my life a little easier, by all means, post something. I'll gladly say something back. And it's always great to start a dialogue. To the people who are following my channel and watching my videos, and if this is helping you out in any way, comment. If there's something you'd like to see as I'm going through while I've got this apart on how to particularly do something, by all means message me in the comments and I'll see what I can do. I've got it apart right now, so now would be the time. If you want to know how to do something, I'll gladly show it. Thanks. Hope everybody has a great night. Bye.